in Texas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Ty Johnson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Escapes the pocket. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. First tone of the game for James Cook. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Allen on 3rd down. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Pickett. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Prescott on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could...
He's got it at the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
32. 1st down, Buffalo.
Allen now on 1st down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Matt Prater for the point after try. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick.
The Bills are lining up.
Allen looking to throw this. Complete at the 2. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
14.
Now Prater on to send it away. Turpin with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
3rd and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their early lead to 13. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Hey, kill, kick. We're going to 54. Why is? Then we're going to 53.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Matt Milano in to pick it off. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play.
Working from the gun, it's Allen.
At the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by the lead Cooker. And the Cowboys see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, 47. 26.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He put some juice on it. He's got it deep downfield. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys get it back to within 1 score. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Now he's going to take a deep shot down the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down, here's Allen again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 14-point game here in the first. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? One of the tight ends motioning left. Allen gonna throw again. He has it. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. Now Prater on to send it away. Turpin with a return. Great vision, gets him across midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format. Well, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns, well, they're a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Johnson with a return here. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This is our last play of the quarter. On first down, Allen. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're to the end of one. It's an early lead for the Bills. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. This is a heater going deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Looking quickly here.
12 yards. And the Bills first down.
First down throw for Allen. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. 35 on the pickup. And the Bills have a first down. Offense to the line fast.
First down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Bills.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now. Offense in the hurry up here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-point lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for two. He's dropping back to throw. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Dak to the air here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up third down.
Hey, 47. Hey, kill. 26.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Escapes the pocket. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Why ain't? 26.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. He rolls to his right. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it, right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Dak off the play fake. Looking to his fullback now. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Go to 54. Why ain't?
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dak now from the gun. Brought in. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-score game before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
The kicker on for the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6.
Bills 34. Cowboys 28.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First and 10. Here's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Brought in right side. Oh, he loses the football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. To throw again, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. To the air again, Allen. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, right. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Yeah! There we go! Line 80! Everybody count!
One final shot before the half. Forced out to his right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Pick it up! You're embarrassing!
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Tolbert now to return it. And In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, boys.
Play action, Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take it. What do you think?
Give to Williams from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bills.
From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
44, here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
3rd and long, Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, there's Ray Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Middle.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Fits it through the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Bills, 1st down. It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Bills.
Allen now on 1st down. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 14 yards. That's another Bills 1st down. A gain of 14.
1st down throw for Allen. Right back to Shakir, and this is caught. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Josh Allen, the touchdown. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Now Prater on to send it away. Tolbert now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's
At the
Dak.
30-yard line.
Into the hands of Pickett. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. First and 10 now from the 46.
Yeah. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
26.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brought down by Gregory Rousseau. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
Prescott
3.
now to throw on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. 48. Here we go. 47. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. Looking slant route, complete. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Johnson now on the return. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Getting out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Brown 80!
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Putting the tight end in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Bills leading by 6. Second down now, they need 7. Play action now with Allen. Chased out to his right. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! Hey, kill! It's 4-8. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
At the 48-yard line.
Hey, kill!
He'll look to throw it. He finds Pickens left side. Up to the races, middle of the field. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys find a way to tie it late. George Pickens the touchdown. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Escapes out to the left. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Slot man's in motion right. On 1st down, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Yo, it's been a hell of a game.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Here's Cook.
Nah.
They'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout.
Get the dub. If you can get it, get it.
You know what I like about a second
whipping my ass all game.
Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Escapes the pocket.
Oh!
It's intercepted. That will do it.
Oh!
Bland has it.
Oh!
He's out the clear.
Ah! Good game, bro!
And this one
Good game, bro.
Because the defense comes through with 6.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
That was one of the best games I've ever had. One of the most insane games I've ever had to come back, you know. Threw 4 picks at the end there, or he threw 4 picks. Really didn't get the rushing game going. 185 yards by Kincaid, 2 touchdowns. Look at that, 212 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had 3 people over 100 yards, 1 over 200. But those kick returns, 2 touchdowns by Turpin. It was too much. Man, that was a good game. Good game. That was sick.